Well, our next music guest first documented stage appearance was at the age of 8 in Den Hague at the Northsea Jazz Festival and is a product of the renowned Manhattan School of Music in New York City, where she majored in voice and composition. She is the granddaughter of one of South Africa's greatest respected and renowned artists, Mama Mirriam Makeba, who would be celebrating her 85th birthday. That's on the 4th of March. Well, we're referring to none other than Zenzi Lee Makeba, who will be paying tribute to her late grandmother with a performance at the Orbit Jazz Club Bistro in Johannesburg this coming Thursday, the 2nd. With her is Lindelani. That's Zenzi Lee, Zenzi Makeba Lee. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning.
Zenzi, let's start with you. I mean, who was Mama Mirriam Makeba to you? And, you know, what do you, in your mind, was some of the greatest lessons that she passed on to you?
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to Morning Live first, to yourselves, for giving us this opportunity to celebrate and remember Mama. To me, Mama, first and foremost, was my grandmother.
Yeah.
Like we all have grandmothers. But obviously, I understand that she wasn't just mine. She was not only her birth country, South Africa, but she was for the continent, for the world and over. But the lesson she taught me was always to be yourself.
Yeah.
To be yourself, to know what you're supposed to do in this world. You know, find your purpose, be yourself, never try to be somebody else. I know she's my grandmother, but I can never be her.
Yeah.
But she taught me to be me, and she taught me about the struggles. When she was in exile, I actually was with her the whole time.
Yeah.
Because my mom passed away when I was very young, and she raised me, so I saw that life is up and down.
Yeah.
And but you always have to keep your head high and have a vision and focus.
Linda, let's bring you into this conversation. I mean, what can we look forward to at the Orbit? You were there with the percussion. What can we look forward to?
Definitely. You can look forward to a memorable performance. As you know, myself and my mother are going to be there. We also have a wonderful list of veterans in the industry. We have the likes of Ligan Breda. Africa Mkiza is going to be joining us also on piano. So I really think it's not only going to be a great opportunity to celebrate Mama and everything that she did and who she was, but it's going to be some really good music.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to come for all the historical reasons, I think just for the aesthetic pleasure, there's going to be a lot waiting for you.
What can we look forward to at the Orbit?
You can look forward to a celebration of Mama's birthday, also giving a platform to women. She was very much into the empowerment of women. And it's a platform for us as women artists to come together, remember her, not only her, remember Mam Tandi Klassen, who recently passed away, Mam Dolly Ratebe, who passed away before, and our living legends, Mam Abigail, Mam Dorothy. I feel we must never forget all of them. This is just an opportunity to celebrate.
Okay, I can't let you go without talking about Wipe Your Tears, the upcoming album. Or is it out already? Tell us a little bit about
it's coming out in April. It's coming out in April.
What is on this album? What are we going to find?
You're going to find, I'm a composer myself, so I'm putting a mixture of compositions that I've written, but I was honoring Mama Makeba's Mirriam Makeba catalog, which includes songs written by Mirriam Makeba, songs written in collaborations, and songs that she didn't write but made popular in the industry, written by other composers. But I feel it's important to have an album out there that keeps the music alive, not only stuff that she wrote, but something to celebrate just composers of the world. This particular song here, Liwa Wechi, that I played, is a song she taught me. It's from DRC. And I thought with the protests that were going on and the xenophobia, I thought it was important. We're all Africans. We can't do this. When she was in exile, Africa was there. We should come together. And I thought through music, it's very powerful. You bring people together.
All right. We want to hear more music. We're not talking today.
No problem.
More music. All right. Vocalist Zenzi Makeba Lee speaking to us about her upcoming performance. With her is Lindelani. That performance at the Orbit Jazz Club Bistro in Johannesburg on Thursday, this coming Thursday, March the 2nd, ahead of her late grandmother Mirriam Makeba's birthday. She would be 85. Can you believe it? All right. Let's take a quick ad break. We're back after this and more performance from her later.
came up with this really cool concept that we both absolutely loved. And it was tennis-inspired, sports-like, if you will, but still really edgy. And of course, still staying true to who she is as a designer, which I felt was very important.
I am allowing them. If you do not keep your promise, you will never see my children again.
Fiona is a talented chess player. If it wasn't for her community that supported her, she would not have been where she is today. And so it takes a village.
I love working with children. They give you so much joy, and watching them achieve what we ask them to do is really heartening.
Children, Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
Mac Miller, the 24-year-old new school hip-hop international rapper, was shocked when he realized the big following he has in Zenzi. For a 1-hour dose of entertainment, stay tuned on Trends every Saturday at 12.
There may be associated problem with the arteries of the heart in patients with hypertensive heart disease, and in some instances it's just pure the muscle disease problem. The statistics show us that half the population of individuals with high blood pressure are not even aware that they've got high blood pressure.
It's the amount of salt we eat, because there's a big influence on our blood pressure levels. So using less salt when you're cooking, less salty spices when you're cooking, not adding salt at the table, but rather using other spices and herbs to flavor your food. And then of course how much sugar you eat is also very important.
If you start becoming uncomfortable, or where you feel that your effort tolerance is becoming less, you can't lie flat, you run short of breath, you start swelling in the legs and so on, it's high time that one should consult a doctor.
Join Health Talk every Saturday for all your health news.
SABC News brings the world closer to you.
Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News, Washington.
I said SABC News in London.
Mzandile Mbejo, SABC, Sochi, Russia.
I'm Sarah Kimani signing off from Kigali for the SABC News.
Other than that, I've enjoyed every single moment of it.
Crisalda Lewis, SABC News at Wits University.